Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. On the hill for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. When it comes to limiting damage, he's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list he's a part of.
Yeah, but command and movement, that's been his formula all year. He just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off him either, Singy.
Yeah, it's a blueprint for dominance, and he's following it perfectly. He's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. Total gamer.
Spencer Horwitz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
The 2-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Over to Lowe. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, catcher.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Jake Mangum.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 at nose at bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Way out front for strike two. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Next one misses. And the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One out man at first. Brian Reynolds here. Went deep in the ball game last night. Hey! Strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Rushing leads off first with one away. Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that's the third out. Pirates strand a couple. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
Oh, 1 down. Bunting for a hit. Triolo. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense. And thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hey!
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Here goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second, and now it's even up.
That was straight queso right there.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Eugenio Suarez in the box now. Takes strike one. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3. Skeen sends him packing. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nope.
Ball to strike. And he can't make the play. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hey.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one lifted to left. Friedel under this one. Makes the grab.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Mitch Jebb.
1 out, man at first. Mitch Jebb, the next Pirate to hit.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Here's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Tapped softly to the right side, but that rolls foul. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The 0-2. Johnson checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. No score here in the second. That one 95 to finish him off. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Jim tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tap foul at the plate. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Stewart tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
This one in the air center field. Cruz has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Top of the 3rd, no score. Tap back to the mound. Over to Lowe, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Pirates.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
That's outside.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Reynolds, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 1-2. Man at first, one away.
That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Rushing off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Well, Singy, as we said at the top, this matchup has been one-sided recently. It's still early, but we're all tied up.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see when you're the underdog. Stay close, give yourself a shot. Sometimes all it takes is one swing or one mistake to turn a ball game.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The Reds looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and he held up. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Hit in the air, center field. Cruz in and to his right. He's got it. That is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. On to the 4th. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man, that got him square in the mask. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Over to Lowe. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
For Pittsburgh, right fielder Jake Mangum.
And now Jake Mangum popped out to left his first time.
Ball 2.
And that's in there at the knees. That one way outside. Ball 3. Up the middle, and that one handled. Save!
Safe, he's
Fantastic good. Effort, but that extends the inning.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Line drive, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in Cincinnati. Well, Siggy, recently this has been a one-sided rivalry, but today has been different. It's like little brother just hit a growth spurt and is throwing haymakers.
Yeah, Boog, they're showing they're not backing down anymore, playing with confidence and proving this rivalry's got some new life. Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Late with the swing there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Stewart in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's down.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Rushing in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner edges away at second. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next is the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds. Late swing fouled off. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. That clips the corner. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Now here is Jared Triolo. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Check swing went around. 0-2 now. Here's a high chopper. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
In the air, right field, Bleday should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Low under it. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. To third. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Reds.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Making a move at first. Coming on a pinch run for the Reds. Blake Dunn getting some more speed on the bases. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now with 1 away and a man at second at the plate, Dane Myers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Checks. No appeal, and it's 1-0.
Nope, outside.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Trying to bunt his way on. Triolo flips it, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. First offering, runner goes, strike in there, throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Mitch Jebb digs in now.
Mitch Jebb. Now pitching for the
So they
Reds,
turn things over to one of their young arms, Connor Phillips.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Right down to shoot, strike 1.
Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Mitch Jebb with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Ground ball right side. Low takes it himself. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Dalton Rushing.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a little bit low.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Gets under it and pops it up. Stewart. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Now it's the DH, Brian Reynolds. There's the strike. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. It's now 4-1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder, TJ Friedel.
In the air to left center. Chev settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Sliced hard but foul. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Yeah, that's outside. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Mangum under it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
High fly ball, right field. Mangum moving under it. And that ends the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. We're through 6 full. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And takes low for ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Check
No,
swing, he
down.
held up, and it's 2-1. Popped up. Stewart moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Jake Mangum.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and that is that. Pirates leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Montgomery.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Now it's the second baseman, Sal Stewart, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now.
Ball inside.
Popped up. Takes it in for the out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one in triple digits. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him. That's the second out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
2 down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it is out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Yohan Ramirez.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Stepping in, Dane Myers. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swinging a foul straight back. The Buccos trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Going 2 now.
Ball that's outside.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Around second now as they still don't have it. Tag, but he's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Short to bunt and missed it. 0-1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Tries to bunt, misses it, but it gets away from the catcher. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. Reds get one back on this solo dinger. It's now.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder Mitch Jeb.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tony Santillan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ball 1.
Hey! Santillan, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, shortstop
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Chev on at first, nobody out. What a stop. The feed for one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Horwitz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
On to the bottom of the eighth. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Garrett Hampson. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. He's safe.
That's exactly how he wanted to drop down that bunt. He just did a great job of catching the baseball with his bat and putting it where the defense had a hard time making a play. Could be a huge moment in this game as it puts the tying run on base.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Chop to first. Horwitz takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
So now with one away and a man at second. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In the air, right field. Mangum settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Johan Ramirez will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Isaac Matson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
And that one fouled off. The Pirates holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strike. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Brian Reynolds.
No, that's low.
Bounced out to short. De La Cruz fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neill Cruz.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Swing and he popped it up low. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Gregory Soto.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That misses. Ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9.
That's a ball.
And that's a little bit high. 2-1. Swings through that one.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good job to fight that one off. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Second baseman, Sal Stewart.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Matt McClain, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Blake Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Spencer Steer. He represents the winning run. The Buccos trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So the tying run at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Reds down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The Reds, with the tying run at second, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one was what he's been able to do this past month. Really putting together an outstanding 4 weeks of play and will be a major factor in this one today.
He's been a force to be reckoned with, Boog. Elite stats and makes an impact every time he steps on the field. Can't wait to see what he's got in store for this crowd today.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Spencer Horwitz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Ball to strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
That one at triple digits. Rushing came up with 4 hits in his last game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Brian Reynolds here, 2 for 8 in the series so far.
You know how rare a 5-homer game is, Booth? Babe Ruth never did it. Neither did Ted Williams. Henry Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, or Aaron Judge. Through the first 120-odd years of MLB history, nobody had a game like that.
And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sits him down looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Friedel drops steps, heads back on it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, center fielder O'Neill Cruz.
Two runs across in the inning here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. He's safe, and they're up by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Connor Griffin at the plate now. That's ball one. Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Triolo leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Ball, that's out. Aye.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Here's Garrett Hampson. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Hampson wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Bunting, and it's in the air. Gets it to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, Joe Stinson Garcia now at the plate. And there's the strike. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One out in the second.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Horowitz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitches in there. That is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on.
That ball's
And
foul.
Foul ball. Stays alive. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds nothing. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez. This one in the air. Triolo. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Lowe handling the duties at first. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Back here in Cincinnati, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. And one away in the top of the third.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Swings over the top of that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball, that's low. Ball 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Pirates,
Connor Griffin,
shortstop.
the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one in triple digits. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Slider right there. And a big swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge.
Felt definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Strike 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Reds baseball on the. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Jake Mangum.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And the 1-0. Hey! Fouled off left side. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Jostinson Garcia.
That's in there. Strike 1. Mangum on at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman Mitch Jebb.
Mitch Jebb, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high chopper. Low to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Pirates 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman Garrett Hampson.
Popped up and a foul ball. Hampson was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Bunting for a hit. Triolo flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here goes the runner. Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hit to first. There's one. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Next for Cincinnati, Elly de la Cruz.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Reds go down quietly. New inning getting started, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
That's a ball.
That one hammered center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
B-Ray coming to the plate now.
Hey.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one at triple digits.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now the Reds. New pitcher on here, Caleb Ferguson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 0-1. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground at first, and it goes just foul.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one to first. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And that one almost hit him.
Way to lay
that's
off that
upstairs.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it remains 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
And first offering is fouled off. Tied him up inside with that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2
Up
gone.
next for the
Oh, there's a
Reds,
3-pitch
third
strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Stewart.
2 down, bases empty. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
Oh, he's got to
that's
be
out.
pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Check swing went around. Going to count 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now here is
Leading off for
Jared
the Pirates,
Triolo.
second baseman Jared Triolo.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Hey!
On the ground to third. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So a man at first. Jake Mangum digs in now. 1 for 2. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. The throw is wild and it gets away. Now he launches a throw over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Josinson Garcia.
Yeah!
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Man at second. That's to third. Over to Lowe. That's the second out.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman Mitch Jebb.
Mitch Jebb, the next Pirate to hit.
All one. Hey!
Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Pirates on top 5-0. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Chris Davinsky appears to be getting loose. Majinski getting loose as well. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Jose Trevino.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. One and 2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Blake Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Trying to bunt his way on. Picks it up with the bare hand. See! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Ball, that's inside.
Two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Great American Ballpark, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 2-0. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Stewart to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Dalton
Here's the
Rushing.
Pirates catcher now, Dalton Rushing. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Done. Moving under it, and he makes the catch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Pirates 5 and the Reds nothing. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Chris Davinsky. He last pitched 2 days ago. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
De La Cruz checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The Buccos leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the
2 down,
Reds,
base is empty. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. Reds down. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Oh,
Ball
he
3.
doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bouncer to second. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Strike 2. And that skips into dirt.
Ball inside. Ball
3-2
that's
now.
outside.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Connor Griffin, 1 for 3.
Connor Griffin.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. and it's 1-0.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that is that. Nothing. Carmen Majinski gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Stewart now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Barco, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Matthews, the right-hander, also getting loose. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball, that's down.
Chop back up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front. In the air, left field. Mangum under it. And that ends the inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Now pitching for the
Pierce
Reds,
Johnson will take over.
52.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That one fouled off. 0-1 now. And a bunt towards third. Not in
He's
time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Aye.
Mangum aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike on the inside corner. 0-2 now. Garcia wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. One out man at first. Mitch Jebb will hit next. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out. Ball 2.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Man at first, one away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a
ball
little
3.
bit low. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Spencer Horwitz.
That one ripped. And that is that. Pirates leave 1 as they are unable to. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Popped up and a foul ball. Strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bunting for a hit. Triolo. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. No throw. Safe at second. Man at second. They're down to their final strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Got on playing with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it. Didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Swing and a pop-up. Ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.